everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Worst Possible Commander Show. I am Blake. I am joined by my friends Shea, Ben, and CGB. So, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be playing some Commander, and remember that this show is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com. If you do go shop there, make sure you use the code CGB5. It gives you 5% off of everything on the store, and it lets them know that we sent you. We'd really appreciate it. Also, if you watch the video till the end, if you make a comment that the winner of the game likes the most, you too will get a $50 gift card to CoolStuffInc.com. That's a lot of money. And if you use the code CGB5, you also get 5% off on that, just saying. So make sure you watch to the end and leave a comment that you think that the winner will like the most. Now, what we do at the beginning of this show is we talk about the worst possible thing our commanders can do, or our decks can do in general. And the reason for that is it's our version of Rule 0. We think it really sets expectations well. So for me, I will be playing Lasaga, the Night Witch. This is a 3-mana 3/3 legendary creature, Golgari, and it has tap, sacrifice up to 3 permanents. If there are 3 or more card types among the sacrifice permanents, each opponent loses 3 life, you gain 3 life, and you draw 3 cards. I like those words a lot. So I will be sacrificing things and getting some card advantage. What else can I do? So the worst possible thing my deck can do is resolve Seedborn Muse. And this lets me untap Lasaga on each upkeep and get many, many activations of her before it gets back to my turn. Tons of card advantage, tons of life drain, and that's gonna be my main win con. Don't tell the others. Also, I have one other annoying thing that my deck can do. With Glacial Chasm, which prevents people from attacking me, and I can't attack, plus life from the loam, I actually prevent people from attacking me for multiple turns in a row. That said, Lasaga continues to tap and make people drain and lose life. So that'll be a way for me to keep myself safe as all my friends try to murder me.
I am really looking forward to the subgame of how far you will go, how many permanents you will sacrifice to draw 3 cards.
Every permanent.
I
will have nothing on the board and many things in hand.
Honestly, you're like Seedborn Muse, because I'm totally gonna sack all those permanents. I'm thinking he's gonna look down and have like nothing, no lands.
Nope, no just a Lasaga in a dream. All right.
In a dream.
Shay, what is the worst possible thing you're gonna be doing to us today, to me today?
Yeah, so I've got Astarion the Decadent. So this is a vampire elf rogue. He's a 4/4 and he costs 6 mana, 4 and a white and a black. So he's got Death Touch, Lifelink, and at the beginning of your end step, choose 1. Feed, which is target opponent loses life equal to the amount of life they lost this turn, or Friends, you gain life equal to the amount of life you gained this turn. So
are we friends?
Is that like a Finding Nemo, friends and food reference?
Yes, except, you know, he's a vampire, so it's not fish, it's you
humans.
guys.
Okay.
And it's you guys.
Yeah, us.
Yes.
Different movie.
So yeah, obviously this deck is playing a lot with life, and so as far as my worst possible, I've got the classic combo, Sanguine Bond with Exquisite Blood, that good old infinite combo. But to be a little bit more creative about it, so part of my worst possible is Scythe Claw, which is a 5 mana cost artifact equipment. It's a living weapon, which means when it enters the battlefield, I create a 0/0 black germ creature token and then attach this to it. Equipped creature gets +1/+1. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, that player loses half their life rounded up, which works very well with my commander if I choose Feed, because target opponent loses life equal to the amount of life they lost this turn.
That's sweet.
So if that was half and the other is another half, then come together they're like, that's like 50 billion damage.
It's like a whole death.
Oh my gosh, one entire death. All right.
Whole death.
I look forward to getting whole death.
Yes. And I also have Blood Tribute, which essentially does the same thing. I can tap an untapped vampire I control as a kicker cost, and then it's also a sorcery, so target opponent loses half his or her life, rounded up. If Blood Tribute was kicked, you gain life equal to the life lost this way.
I imagine you have a few ways to make us lose half our life.
Yes.
And then we lose the other half. I get it.
Yes.
Yay!
I get it.
Yes, so I'll be hoping to take you out one by one.
Vampire.
With my vampire.
All right. Well, that is terrifying. Ben, what is the worst possible thing you're going to be doing to the three of us? Keep in mind that we're your friends. Just saying.
I don't know if anyone's a friend to dragons, but I'm playing Thrakkus the Butcher. He's Gruul in 3 to play, and he's a dragon peasant. He is trample, he's a 3/4, but whenever he attacks, I double the power of each dragon I control until end of turn.
Yo, that's messed up.
And I got the classic Warstorm Surge to shoot people with the power of the dragons that come into play onto a creature or player. I have Shared Animosity, which does some crazy stuff when I attack with shared creature types. Then I have Cluth Unrivaled Ancient. He's a flying haste dragon, 4/4 for 7. And whenever he attacks, I add X mana in any combination of colors where X is the total power of attacking creatures. And I only can spend it to cast spells and I don't lose that mana as steps and phases end throughout my turn. And then I have Udvara Hellkite, which is a really powerful 8-drop 6/6 flying dragon. And whenever a dragon I control attacks, I make a 6/6 red dragon creature token with flying, and it goes onto the battlefield.
That's sick.
So I'm just tons of dragons, tons of damage. They're gonna
right.
be big dragons.
I look forward to having a Glacier Chasm out. All right, CGB, what things are you going to be doing to us?
I'm going to be hiding from Ben's dragons.
Yeah.
So it's our first time playing with Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate. Those are all words in a set name.
Yeah.
But it's our first time playing with these, so I thought it would be a disservice to my blue and white control playing fans out there if I didn't bust out Elminster. This is the Gandalf, I am told, of the Baldur's Gate storyline in D&D, and it's a very Teferi-esque kind of commander that's in this set, so I've got to do it. I've got to do it for the fans. Plus, you don't have to twist my arm to get me to play card draw, board wipes, and counter spells. So Elminster is 3 and a white-blue for a 5 loyalty, a legendary planeswalker. Whenever you scry, the next instant or sorcery spell you cast this turn costs X less to cast, where X is the number of cards looked at while scrying this way. I don't recall any other kind of a scry tribal type opportunity.
Scribble.
Yeah, we're scribbling today.
Scribble.
Scry tribal. Now that's the kind of tribal deck I can get behind.
Yeah.
And the +2, draw a card, then scry 2. Nice. So it's like a 2-mana reduction on anything else you cast that turn after the +2. -3 is, and this is where stuff gets weird. -3 is exile the top card of your library. Create a number of 1/1 blue fairy dragon creature tokens with flying equal to that card's mana value.
Whoa.
So I've got a lot of really expensive spells in here because with the reduction from scrying provided by Elminster, I can cast really expensive spells. But maybe I don't want to cast them. Maybe I want to exile them and hit you guys with a whole bunch of cute, adorable little blue fairy dragons.
So cute.
And I figure since we're both dragon mages, we have so much in common, we can probably get along. Maybe there's a board wipe that doesn't hit dragons, you know? There's the crux of fate. I guess we're not playing black. We need help. Anyway, there's also this fun line of text that some of you might be wondering about since I have a planeswalker here, not a creature. Well, Elminster here can be your commander.
Oh.
See, I read my cards. So the worst possible thing that I can do to you is cast some of these sweet cards. You like a good dig through time,
Sure
right?
do.
Okay. But what if I cast Approach of the Second Sun for a very low cost because I scryed a lot, then cast Dig Through Time and got it and cast it again? Because remember, my instants and sorceries cost X less to cast, where X is the numbers of cards looked at while scrying. So if I resolve like a scry 4 or something, that is reduced from each of these costs in
both?
that turn. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just the next.
No.
Oh, that's sick.
I'm sorry, it is the next. I read my cards. It is just the next.
Oh, no.
Oh well. Still, you're right. Now I need mana if I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Darn, my worst possible doesn't work. Oh wait,
Ah! Oh.
I have Omniscience in my deck. So either I'll make 10 fairy dragons and kill you that way, or I'll just cast Omniscience, cast Approach, and the Dig Through Time, get it back and cast it again in
So
Magical
neat.
Christmas Land, and I'll win the game.
And I don't have many counterspells in my deck. All right.
I don't think any of us do.
Wait, am I the only blue mage?
Yeah, this is not. And I did not put Pyroblast or Red Elemental Blast in my
Thank
deck,
you.
so-
I
Tell my
appreciate you
family I love
announcing
them.
that.
I'm
Go
done. It's done for.
on. All right. I can't wait to see just how bad the worst possible can get.
I'm looking forward to it. All right, guys, we're gonna shuffle up and we'll get in there for the game. All right, Ben, you won the die roll. Cheater, go ahead whenever you're ready.
Whoa, shots fired.
Get salty about the die roll.
These dragons are coming after you.
Yeah, no way, please.
send help.
Yeah,
Please send
I
help.
will
You're
draw.
very handsome.
I will
Decent
play a mountain. I'll tap that mountain and cycle an Ash Barrens to get a forest. And then I'll
Whoa.
pass.
Basic land cycling. What a card. Okay. The scrying is going to be fast and furious.
All
I'm
right.
going to play Temple
Hey.
of Enlightenment, and I'm going to scry one.
Whoa.
And I'm going to keep it. Your turn.
All right. I'm gonna play God's Eye, Gate to the Right Eye. It's a legendary land. It taps for 1 colorless mana, and when God's Eye is put into the graveyard from play, put a 1/1 colorless spirit token into play.
The things you're going to do for value in this deck.
Oh,
Just so you can
you
throw
have
it in the graveyard.
no idea. Shay, go ahead.
Wow. Okay.
This is going to be fun.
It's gonna be great.
Here we go. Plains. Tapping the plains for a good old Esper Sentinel.
Ooh, okay. Pay your taxes, guys.
I'm not going to on this turn because I won't be able to.
That's all right.
Yeah, so first non-creature spell. And then pass.
Right, I'll untap and draw. I'll play that forest I got last turn. I'll tap 2 and play a Fire Diamond taps, and you will draw a card. And then I'll pass.
All right. Island done.
All right. I'm gonna crack a Verdant Catacombs.
Whoa.
Oh.
In response.
No way. You have
In
it?
response.
The new one?
I'm going to play Archivist of Oghama. This is a halfling cleric 2/2 with flash. Whenever an opponent searches their library, you gain 1 life and you draw a card. That's why I was mad that you cycled this.
Wow.
So proceed.
About to stifle my own Verdant Catacombs.
Proceed.
Yeah.
Gain 1 and draw.
Man, it feels
That's
like
good.
almost like in a
cool.
direct
That's
middle
good.
finger to fetching that you also gained the life that I had to pay to do.
Right, yeah. You just transferred the
Truly.
life over.
I'm gonna
into
pay 2
CGB.
life for an overgrown tomb.
I have definitely peaked. It's all downhill from here. I mean, do you guys think that this is like every white deck should play it now?
Oh yeah,
Like,
I mean,
is it
that's
that
really good.
popular?
That's very good.
for sure.
Yeah.
And now I will play a Mirror Sire. This is a 2-mana 1/1 that when it dies, I make a 1/1 mirror. Pass the turn.
Play to swamp. We're gonna tap 2 for Talisman of Hierarchy. Then I'm gonna pass.
I'm gonna play a Rogue's Passage.
Oh,
I'm gonna tap 3 to play a Decanter of Endless Water in the new set. I have no maximum hand size, and it taps for 1 mana of any color.
That's what it
And
says.
I will not pay the 1. And I'll and I'll tap 2 and play a Swiftfoot Boots. And then I'll pass.
If you're not going to pay your taxes, you're going to get attacked for 2 by
Oh,
this halfling
man.
cleric.
Okay. Darn.
I'm going to play Plains. A little ramp is probably a good call. Let's play a Felwar Stone, and I'll pay the 1. Your turn.
all right. I will attack Ben for the same reason.
How much? 1?
Just 1.
Okay. At least I didn't hit myself.
I'm gonna play a Woodland Cemetery, and then I will cast a 3 visits. Pay for it. Go get a forest, and
I will gain 1 life and draw a card.
I know.
Oh, it's
I
so
just, the look on your face, I looked up and I was like, this guy. All right,
peaked.
go ahead, Shay.
Okie doke. Plains. Tapping 3 for Heliod, Suncrowned.
Okay, everybody on alert.
Yep,
Yeah.
You know what, Blake?
it's fair enough.
1 from Esper Sentinel.
You know, he's at 42, but I'll take one. That's okay.
Then I'm gonna pass.
We'll play another forest. 4. And play a Dragonborn champion. He is trample. He's a 5/3. And whenever a source I control deals 5 or more damage to a player, I draw a card.
Ooh.
That's one way to get cards.
And then I'll tap one to equip Swiftfoot Boots to it.
Ooh.
Then I'll go to combat. And I'll swing 5 at CGB.
Is
Trample.
life total hatred.
Yeah, kind
Yeah,
of.
that's
So
it's pretty messed up, but I appreciate it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 damage.
And then I'll draw a
And,
card.
All right, land for turn. All this attacking me has gotta chill a little bit. I just took 5. I need that to go somewhere else.
It will.
So,
I know where it's going.
thank you, but I'm gonna go ahead and dissuade a little with a ghostly prison. So creatures can't attack you unless their controller pays 2 more for each creature they control that's attacking. I'm gonna pay the 1 because you know, taxes, and then I'm done.
Yeah. I'm gonna play a Gitrog monster. And then I will play a Rogue's Passage as an additional land.
Nice, I got one of those.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah,
Pass the turn.
kinda.
We are gonna tap 3 for Campbell, Consult of Allocation.
What?
Doesn't he have that good chicken noodle soup?
Yeah, he does.
No.
Also, whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, that player loses 2 life and you gain 2 life.
And you have Heliod.
Yes.
Oh, gross. Ooh.
Yeah. We'll have to figure this out. Don't
That's
worry.
pretty good.
So I'll figure it out by casting Force of Will and paying 1 life and paying the tax to counter Campbell. That's me solving something that would basically ruin my entire
Yes.
game.
No
It
response.
wasn't my bad.
Okay.
Bye, Campbell. I'm gonna pass the turn.
Alright, now 1 tap. Mossfire Valley. No, I'll tap 2, 3, 4, 5 to play my commander.
Hey, welcome.
And then I'll tap. Oh, he reads Trample 3/4. Whenever he attacks, double the power of each dragon you control. Then I'll tap 1 to equip the Swiftfoot Boots to him.
Oh my. Yeah. Oh my.
Alright, I'll move to combat. I will attack Dragonborn champion at Shea. I'll attack Thrakkus. Can't attack CGB because I don't have 2 mana.
We know how you feel about
Okay,
taxes.
sorry Shea, they're both going at you.
Whoa.
So that's 10 and 6 commander damage.
16 plus 6
16,
commander?
16, and it's all trample.
They were friends a minute ago.
Ben, I don't want to.
Who won?
Swords to
Oh,
Plowshares,
that's a cool
targeting your Dragonborn champion.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So I'll gain 5, and he gets.
And there's still
And
something
there's
else.
still 6 trample at you.
I'm gonna
That's
take
percent one can
6.
block.
And then I'll pass.
I guess I'm going to tap out. Very uncomfortable. But I'm going to pay 4 for this Netherese Puzzle Ward enchantment. And it has the ability Focus Beam. At the beginning of your upkeep, roll a d4, scry X, where X is the result, and Perfect Illumination. Whenever you roll a die's highest natural result, you draw a card.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
It's
pretty
just-
cool, yeah.
It's an enchantment, sits on the field,
Yeah.
scries a lot, might draw some cards.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to pay 1 for that, and then I'm done.
All right. Untap. On my upkeep, I will sack a swamp to draw a card. Gonna play a Lightning Greaves. Draw a card.
Oh my god!
That's what he's all lost about, because he wants to play Bobby Lasagi.
I'm gonna play Bobby Lasagi.
Good enough for me and my Bobby Lasagi.
I will move to equip Lightning Greaves to Bobby. I will tap Bobby Lasaga to sacrifice Mirsire and God's Eye Gate to the Rakai.
And so people know, because this has 2 types, it's
Yep.
going to count for the sacrifice up to 3 types to get the trigger.
Yep.
Oh, it says 3 types?
3
Yep.
types.
Oh,
so
I
artifact
didn't
creature
catch
is 2.
that. Oh, interesting.
So
Okay.
let's do this. I will sacrifice these 2. Gitrog monster will trigger to draw a land. And then I will draw 3. So I will start by drawing 1. And then I will draw 3. Make that one go flying. And then everyone loses 3 life, and I'll gain 3 life.
Boo.
Boo.
I'm just vibing.
Kill
Yeah,
him.
I get it.
Okay.
Never again.
And then I will play a forest. And since it's only the first one, right?
Yes,
that's
first
right.
sound creature.
So I'm going to play a Rancor. So enchanted creature gets +2/+0 and has trample, and when it is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, return it to my hand. Pretty good with Bobby. Pass the turn. That's all I
I
got.
mean, true.
Swamp. Tapping 3 for Nighthawk Scavenger.
Ooh.
So flying Death Touch Lifelink. Its power is equal to 1 plus the number of card types among cards in your opponent's graveyards.
I'll be helping you with that.
Yes,
Get up,
you will.
Megan.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So it's a 5/3.
I've got an instant. I don't know if you.
6/3 then. Because I have
6/3,
a
okay.
sorcery.
Tap 2 for Lightning Greaves, and then move to equip Lightning Greaves.
Also scary with your commander. Ooh.
Ooh.
On the Nighthawk. Blake, you're doing things. 6 in the air.
Okay.
Also triggering Heliod. I get to put a 1/1 counter on target creature or enchantment. I think I'm gonna choose Esper Sentinel. Then I'm gonna pass.
Okay. I'll go right to combat. I will swing and pay the 2.
What? At me?
That's CGB brutal.
Are you
Oh my
serious?
god.
Yeah.
You can see who the problem is, right?
Yeah, he sees it right now. He's going. That is a brutal attack.
It's 6/4.
So we're hiring a new player for the worst possible commander show, actually.
It has trample. I mean,
It does,
Yeah.
yes.
So okay. I mean, you paid the tax for it. The
I
one
did.
tax he'll.
Yeah, that's the only tax he'll pay is one to kill you. That's so messed up.
I'll go to my second main. I will play a Planeswalker. Domri Anarch of Bolas. Creatures you control get +1/+0. And for +1, I can add a red or a green, and creature spells you cast this turn can't be countered. -2 is target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. I'm going to -2 down to 1 to. Oh, and I will pay the 1 for Esper Sentinel.
Hey.
The 2 for Esper Sentinel.
Hey.
Who is this
And
bad?
Yeah,
I
it's a
will
new bad.
-2 to target creature you control fights target creature you don't control, and I will target the Esper Sentinel.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa. Yeah. No response from me.
And my creature will not die because it has 4 toughness. And then I will pass.
Okay, I got to roll a d4. What the hell is this?
It's a pyramid. You choose the number that's on
It's
top.
really hard to
How do
pick
you
up
roll
off
it?
of it. You just like a
Carefully.
normal die. Like,
Don't step on it. You rolled a 1.
you
Are
get
you
to
sure?
scry 1.
You sure I rolled a 1? I can't.
Yeah.
This is
I'm
not one
not.
of the 7 wonders of the world. This pyramid sucks.
I will scry 1.
Can somebody kill my Gitrog monster? I'm not trying lands.
I will keep on top. I'll draw that card. All right. Interplanar Beacon. Whenever I cast a Planeswalker spell, I gain 1 life.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah. And for 1 tap, I can add 2 mana of different colors and use it to cast Planeswalkers, but I don't really need that. So, Elminster to the field.
Welcome.
Gain 1 life. Help offset some of that Ben damage.
So
tax.
brutal.
And here we go. 5 loyalty. Oh, wait. I've got these
Hey.
loyalty dice
Whoa, man.
that Ultra Pro sent me for being just cool and stuff. Whoa, 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 whoa. So they're like D6s, and this is like 1 through 6. And Blake is trying to help me out because Elminster enters with 5. But what Blake hasn't processed is I'm ticking a +2 and going straight to 7.
Dang. I'm sorry.
So thanks, bro.
Yeah, no
But,
problem.
I was looking for that 7 for a reason.
I'm just getting out of here.
All right. So draw a card, then scry 2.
We're actually hiring 2 people for the worst possible.
That's not the stuff. So we're gonna put those on the bottom. Then we have a reduction. So I've scried 2, and I scried 1 here. So right now my spells cost 3 less to cast. The next instant sorcery spell I cost 3 less to cast. I'm gonna cast Foresee which is a sorcery that lets me scry 4 and then draw 2 cards. I think I'm going to put 1 to the bottom. And I'm going to draw these 2 and leave this 1.
Ooh.
And this is just a blue-white turn. I've done so many things, but my board has not really changed at all, so I'm done.
All right, I will untap all my things. On my upkeep, I will sacrifice another land.
Did you make the 1/1 creature for sacrificing
No,
that land?
I actually was thinking about that.
Yeah, get yourself your little 1/1 there. I wouldn't want you to miss the value for playing an absolutely wretched colorless land in your deck.
It's so messed up.
I'm being helpful.
I'm gonna play a Courser of Krufix.
Okay. That's not a land.
Thanks.
Just helping.
I will tap Baba Lasaga. So I will sacrifice these 3. Goodbye, Spirit. I'm so sorry.
Uh-huh.
You were so happy.
Uh-huh.
And then I will draw 3 cards.
Okay, and revealing them as you go. Not a land. And again, not a land.
Okay. Flip the
Top
top.
card.
There you go.
Aha!
Play the land.
Nice.
Nice.
Azusa, you are just a slap in the face! I'm sacrificing my Fabled Pass.
Uh-huh.
Is that okay?
Oh yeah, it's great. Go on. Go on.
Oh, wait. Oh.
Go on. Go
I
on.
know!
I gained 1 and I draw.
Yeah, I know!
I was going to remind
All
you,
right.
but you were obviously.
CGB, I'm gonna have you cut my deck so you can cut a land to the top, if and you don't mind. I also gain a life for playing a land. 2 life, actually. And everyone loses 3 and I gain 3. So I will gain 5 total. And I will draw a card off the Gitrog monster. So we'll start with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will start by drawing a card with Gitrog monster. Sakura Tribe Elder. I will then reveal it to, oh, come on, land!
Nope.
That is a slap
Nope.
in the face.
You might have to sack that Sakura Tribe Elder.
I'm gonna play Sakura Tribe Elder.
Yes.
Sack the Sakura Tribe Elder.
Yes.
I hate this so much.
Gain 1.
I know.
Draw
Honestly,
a card.
One of the few times I'm kind of fine with you doing the thing. I also will gain another life. All right, come on, land. Hey, CGB with the sick cut. And I'll gain another life.
And what else is on top?
Skull Clamp.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna move my end step and discard just so many cards.
Didn't hit a reliquary tower.
I tried. I have decided on my discards. Also, this deck's kind of fun.
Yeah, maybe I'm getting it.
Talisman of Resilience, Fortitude, which is kind of like a 2-mana Rancor, Ordeal of Nylea, and an Ulvenwald Mysteries.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Okie doke. Swamp. Tapping 4 for Blood Tracker. Flying, I can pay 1 black and 2 life to put a 1/1 counter on Blood Tracker. When it leaves the battlefield, draw a card for each 1/1 counter on it. I'm going to attack Blake again for 7.
Okay.
Ooh.
7 flying Death Touch lifelink.
You made me so sad. I made my Skull Clamp hit the ground.
Trigger Heliod. I'll put a 1/1 counter on my Blood Tracker. And you know, I think I'm also going to pay the black in -2 and put another trigger on it. Or another counter on it. Then I'm gonna pass.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna add 1 from my Planeswalker and put a red mana, and creature spells can be countered this turn, but then I'll tap out with 7 more.
8 mana.
8 mana, and
8
I'm gonna
mana.
play a Crackle with power for X = 2. I'm
Yeah.
gonna target Gitrog,
Wow.
Thanks.
the Nighthawk Scavenger.
It does
It does have.
Oh, it does. Oh,
the Greaves.
right. Okay, then I obviously can't target that.
One of us is gonna have to change the Shea.
of lightning.
Okay, the Gitrog, and I'll do Shea's face and Blake's face.
So how
for
much is it?
for 10 each, because I X is 2, so it's 5 times X damage.
5 times up to X.
Oh,
targets.
but only 2 targets, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
So you can't hit both their faces.
right. Okay. Well then, Gitrog and Shea's face, because she has more life.
Okay.
I'm pretty juicy.
Yeah, I
Of
think
a target.
I'll go after your juice.
I have the worst friends.
I'm gonna swing at you for a 6/4 Trampler Commander.
Okay.
Okay.
Welcome to Club 27.
Yeah, dude. It's
And then I'll
not the
pass.
best place I've ever been, but
It's where the victims of Ben's rampage go.
yeah, dude.
All right, upkeep. I get to roll for this puzzle ward thing again,
Come on.
and I will scry 2.
You doubled your roll.
Wow, good job.
Those can go to the bottom. Ben,
Hi.
you have a planeswalker that says things can't be countered. I must attack it
Oh.
with my
Dude,
archivist.
the work that
of
archivist has done.
Agma.
It's exactly 2.
It's a 2/2.
Okay. Then Shea's little Nighthawk will go up by 1 again.
Yeah, it'll go up 1.
8.
It'll go up 1. I'm gonna play the Temple of
Try
the False Gods as my land for turn. I have enough lands to tap it for 2. All right, I'm gonna plus up to a 9 on
Oh.
Elminster.
I'm sorry. Blake, that was actually 8 because
Plus one,
Domri
plus
gives
oh.
it plus 1 plus 0.
All right, I'm gonna plus 2 and do the scry 2. So I draw and I scry 2. Those can go to the bottom.
What is in your deck?
Trash, apparently.
I'm looking for some.
What is up with Ben today?
Feisty.
It's
Ben
okay.
deck is feisty.
I can
girls.
take it. I can take it. All right, so I've scried twice now. The first time was for 2, and the next time was for 2. So that's a total of now the next insert sorcery spell I cast this turn costs 4 less to cast. So I think this is a good time to bid you all
Farewell, no.
farewell. Choose one or more, exile all artifacts, all creatures, all enchantments, or all graveyards. I'm going to name artifacts, creatures, and graveyards. All of these are being exiled.
I will draw
5 lanes.
2 off of my blood tracker because it's leaving the battlefield.
All right. Now that we've done that dirty work, I'm going to Temple False Gods for 2, 2 others. Going to play good old Sad Robot
Nice.
and search my library for a tapped, we'll call it an island. And then I'm done for the turn.
Bobby.
Bobby's back.
Back again. Skull Clamp.
Skull Clamp resolves.
Pass the turn.
Caves of Koilos. We're going for it.
Are we?
Get
We're
in there.
going
for
for
what?
it. For Astarion, the Decadent.
Okay, Shea. This could be totally cool if you plan to attack each of them before you attack me.
What?
Only once.
It's a fair point.
Only once, okay. I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Like I'm saying, before you send that at me, which obviously the ability is part of it. But I mean, you just attack them each once before you attack me. That's all I'm asking.
Are you saying you're including the ability in that?
Ooh, interesting
and you won't one shot me in the next 2 turns.
All right, I might regret it, but I kind of need it here, so.
Change.
Besides, if you really want to one shot somebody this game, it might help to have someone in your corner.
Right.
That's a good point.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna pass the turn.
Okay. I'm gonna tap 2 and play an Arcane Signet. I'll tap the Arcane Signet and 2 to play Shared Animosity. And then I'll pass.
Okay, rolling for the puzzle.
Come
word.
on.
2 again.
All right, 2. We scry 2. We put those on the bottom. I swear to God, at least one of them is a card I put on the bottom last turn.
Oh, really?
It
yeah,
is.
that's fair.
One of them is for sure. The other one might be. I can't remember for sure. Draw a card. This is also a card I put on the bottom last turn. All right, I'm going to +2, draw a card, scry 2. 1 to the bottom, 1 to the top. I'll play a strip mine. Just playing a strip mine. Somebody over there has been having some mana issues. Might make them sweat a little.
I'm sweating.
But that's
I mentioned
some-
you're very handsome today, CGB.
Did I mention your worst possible involved Glacial Chasm? Anyway, I'm going to cast this Midnight Clock.
It's on to me.
Now, once I get to every upkeep, it gets a counter. When it gets to 12, I draw a new hand and shuffle. And yeah, taps for blue. Nice little card. Then I'll also play a Wayfarer's Bauble. It seems like I got all my ramp much later in the game than normal. Also going to pay 1 white and cast an Esper Sentinel. Got my taxes much later than normal. Shea, do you want 4 life?
I want 4 life.
Yes.
All right, I really want to draw a card, so I'm going to attack you with Solemn.
But what did you scry?
Nothing that would hurt you, and that's the honest truth.
Okay. I'll block.
All right.
I'm scared.
Solemn will die. You'll gain 4 and get a counter from Heliod. It's a good deal.
I hope so.
Then I'm done. Don't you miss it? It's been a while since we had a game come down to CGB versus Shea, like the old times.
I
I
know.
don't like that comment. I think I like it the best. When I don't win, I think I like it the best when Blake wins.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Good to know.
When I don't win, I like it the best when you don't win. Or you do win. Oh, no! Oh, I'm so sorry. I meant you do win.
Wow.
So messed up.
Stabbed you.
Oh, my God. Poor guy, I'm so sorry. I'm going to play a card that's going to make CGB shake his head. I'm going to play Servo Schematic. When it enters the battlefield or is put into the graveyard, make a 1/1 Servo artifact creature.
Yo.
I mean, I'm going to. I don't even need to count. I don't care if I don't do anything else this turn. We're going to play a Rancor. It doesn't matter. Targeting Bobby. Tap Bobby. Sacrifice both of these.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to drain everyone for 3, gain 3 myself, and draw 3 cards. I'm going to play an Urborg. All your things are swamps.
Cool.
We're swamping. And then I'm going to cast a Reclamation Sage.
A Reclamation Sage. What are you going to do with that?
I will target something of yours no matter what.
What a promise. Yeah, okay. Let's play along.
I do politics like a bull. Just
Oh, this gets a counter.
straightforward.
Well,
I don't
what
know.
is
You let it resolve, man.
did.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Then I'm talking Ghostly Prison.
Okay.
I thought you were deciding.
No.
All right, pass the turn.
Okay.
No, it's fine. This is fine. It's Shea's turn?
Yep.
I get a clock counter.
Okay. Tap in 2 for Mind Stone.
Esper Sentinel trigger.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
I'll pay the 1. Blake.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take 4.
It's 5.
And she
I'll
can
take
double
5.
it at the end step.
Yeah.
That's fine if she wants to do it.
Right, so Heliod will trigger. I'll put a 1/1 counter here. And then going to end step, I will double the damage. Then I'll pass to Ben.
Right. I'll untap, draw a singular card. Hey, it's actually something you need. I'll play a Path of Ancestry tag.
Yay.
Get some
I'm gonna
scry.
Tap 2 and play a Dragon Tempest.
Okay.
Whenever a creature with flying enters the battlefield, it gains haste until end turn. And whenever a dragon enters the battlefield and you control it, deals X damage to target creature or player, where X is at the number of dragons you control, which unfortunately right now is 0. I'm going to tap 3 and play Blood Sun. I will draw a card when it enters the battlefield, and all lands lose all abilities except mana abilities.
Okay. Esper
fine.
Sentinel.
I will pay,
Hey.
because I had it.
I should have said it for the Tempest, actually, but
Right,
I mean,
yeah.
either way, you
Well,
pay.
right, yeah. And I'll draw a card, and then I'll pass.
I also was supposed to tick the clock on your turn.
Yep.
I'm going to sack the Wayfarer's Bauble and go search for a land and put it on the battlefield tapped. Has to be a basic? Basic, yeah. Well, let's tick this clock and let's roll for this puzzle ward. Is that really a 1?
Yep,
Okay.
it sure is.
You know you only draw a card if you roll the highest result, right?
Yeah, you know.
Thanks, Ben.
I'm sure
Thanks,
you,
Ben.
I'm sure
You
he
give
does
it to
well.
him. You give him the business.
Sum up.
Let's try 1. I'm going to put that on the bottom, where hopefully I don't draw it again. I'm really, honestly, guys, I'm trying to like find a big card so I can make some freaking fairy
I
dragons.
say, do you only have like 3 good cards in this deck
Yeah,
or something?
the
Like,
3 you
starting-
showed at the beginning.
I'm starting to question my deck's composition. I'm going to play a Flooded Strand. I'm going to plus all the way up to lucky number 13
Nice.
with Elminster and redraw a card, and we scry 2. This is another card I put on the bottom, along with another card I put on the bottom.
Wow.
Why is this happening?
I don't know.
This is absurd. I mean, I'm going to have a very unexciting turn. I'm just going to ship these. So I have some cost reduction. I've scryed 3. So I should probably do something with it. So Blood Sun says it loses all abilities but mana abilities.
Except mana abilities.
So if this has the mana ability to tap
Taps
for
for
2,
two.
it still taps for 2.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I need to do something with the 3 cost reduction from the Elminster this turn. So let's have some fun, unquote. And I'm going to cast Heliod's Intervention, where X equals 7. I'm going to destroy 7 artifacts or enchantments.
Oh, God.
The Servo Schematic, the Skull Clamp, and the Arcane Signet,
Oh,
Shared
the
Animosity, Dragon's Tempest, and the Blood Sun,
Ew.
and the Mind Stone. But you can draw a card off of that.
Gross. All of them?
So I'll pay the 1 in sack in response.
Nice.
Okay.
I will make a servo.
I will not do anything.
I guess I'm also going to attack Ben for 1.
For 1? Okay. All right.
Whoa.
Fine.
I
I
mean,
like
he did,
32 better anyway.
he did come out punching people for 16, so
That
Yeah,
is
that's,
true.
that's fair.
then I'm done.
Rancor my. I'll Rancor my Rec Sage.
In response to the Rancor targeting the Rec Sage,
Sure thing.
I am going to attempt to cast Reality Shift. Well, first of all, hold on. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Do you pay the 1? Well, since you paid the 1, I'm going to attempt to cast Reality Shift and target Bobby Lasaga. Exile target creature, its controller manifests the top card of their library.
Oh, interesting.
So if you want to use it now and sack your Reclamation Sage, you're going to lose the Rancor for good.
Sacrifice Servo and Forest.
Yep.
Everyone loses 3 life. I will gain 3. Go to 21. Draw 3.
21, bros.
Hey, dude. Goodbye, Bobby.
Goodbye, Bobby.
Goodbye, Bobby. All right. Well, Rancor will resolve if that's okay with everybody.
Yeah.
Gonna move to combat.
Yeah.
Elminster take 4.
Elminster takes 4, down to 9 loyalty.
Just want to keep it somewhat in check, so you can't just like minus like 6 turns in a row.
I would have to find a card that isn't a land on top of my deck to minus with. I don't know if that's in the cards.
Be nice to get the land.
I'm gonna Maelstrom Pulse your Astarion. Destroy target non-land permanent and all other permanents with the same name.
Whoa.
Why do you have that in a commander deck?
Because I built this deck
I
on
get-
short notice.
Okay.
Sometimes
Like,
you
I
find-
guess a Soul Ring, but it's
Token.
target opponent, isn't it?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
So if there's
Also-
multiple Astarions.
Okay. Yeah.
Also tokens. Like
Yeah,
if somebody
yeah,
has
it's actually
12,
pretty good.
fair, yeah.
20 Scoot Storms, it kills them
Yeah,
all.
you wanna come at me some more?
It just, at first glance, it
No, I
doesn't
know.
seem that good. You know?
Bet you wish you had that 3rd mana. Actually,
She doesn't need it. I'm going to cast Force of Negation on that.
Whoa!
Oh.
CGB really wants to see Shea one-shot someone, I think, is what's
We have a
going
deal.
on.
Oh.
man.
Wow.
seems good.
Thanks.
You got someone in your corner now.
Some heavy ammunition in your camp. Zeus, a loss but seeking.
Okay.
I'm gonna move the man step. Go to cleanup and discard Life from Below. Pass to Shea.
On your end step, I'm gonna pay 1 for an Enlightened Tutor. Searching for an artifact or enchantment card. Okay.
Exquisite Blood.
Exquisite Blood.
Oh, a baby.
Draw.
Tick up my clock.
Tap in 5 for Exquisite Blood.
Would you like to pay 1 for Esper Sentinel, yo?
No.
No.
Really?
Okay. take my card, thank you.
Interesting.
This is fine.
I'm gonna swing at Ben.
Dang,
6.
kick them all down.
For 6.
Damn,
He's honoring the deal.
I respect it.
So I gained 6 off the lifelink. I'm also gonna gain 6 off the exquisite blood because you lost 6 life. Heliod will also trigger, that would be twice, right? Because I've gained life twice. Yep, we'll just go for it here. Yep, sorry Ben, it's gonna be 6 more.
Okay.
That is messy. That is messy. I love it.
Payback from that swing with the dragons. Really.
That'll be another Heliod trigger.
Paid back in full, I would say.
Twice over.
I'm gonna pass the turn.
I'll play Temple of Abandon to scry 1. I will bottom that. I'll tap 6 and play not another creature, a War Storm Surge.
Oh God, are you paying 1 for S%?
I cannot.
I'll take that card.
And then I'll pass.
Okay. All right, midnight clock, tick 1. All right. Roll for the puzzle ward.
Yeah, you got a 4!
Whoa.
You skipped over 3 and got a 4.
I knew it. I knew we could do this. Okay. So I'm going to scry 4, and then I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to set like this. I'm going to draw my card from the puzzle ward. I'm going to go to my draw step. I'm going to draw a card for that too. Now I have this cost reduction of 4 that I really want to use, but I have a card to set it up that's kind of bummer. So I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to do here, but I think I'll start it this way. I'm going to use Tamio's Epiphany, which is only going to cost me 1 to scry 4, then draw 2 cards. Those 2 here, 2 to the bottom, draw 2. 1, 2. Okay? I'm going to cast Mystical Tutor. Search for an instant interrupt mana sorcerer sorcery, LOL. An instant or sorcery, I mean, and put it on top. I've chosen Undo Inversion,
Okay.
which destroys all non-land
Well,
permanents.
this is a sorcery.
It is a source.
Dang it!
I was right. Not the one I was thinking of, but.
All right, Inversion on top. I'm going to -3 and go down to 6 loyalty on Elminster. Glad I got to do this at least once this game. Was starting to worry. Exile the top card of your library, create a number of 1/1 blue fairy dragon creature tokens with flying equal to the mana value. So that's 8 fairy dragons.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, baby. I'm gonna play Maze of Ith. I'm gonna pass the turn. And I'm going to tick the clock.
Start by paying 3 for a Treacherous Blessing. When it enters the battlefield, I draw 3 cards. Whenever I cast a spell, I lose a life. And when it becomes the target of a spell or ability, I can sack it.
Bold.
Not as good.
Yo.
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 All right.
See, I'm consistent in a lot of things. All right, it's gonna get me killed, but I kind of want to do it anyway.
What?
Well, you guys are gonna kill me before I untap. I'm gonna play a Scoot Swarm.
Oh.
Ooh, okay.
Yep.
Play
That's not
1
what-
land,
Yep.
Yep.
2 lands,
Oh yeah, you've got Zuza.
3 lands.
Whoa, where did all
So-
those come from?
I've been drawing. I didn't play them last turn, so I could do this.
You have 8 Scootsor.
I have 8 fairy dragons.
Oh my gosh, we're buddies.
Kinda.
Are
Except
we
they
buddies?
can just fly over your Scootsor.
Well, there can be a lot more Scoot Swarms.
Yeah, I know that. Trust me, I know.
We've seen.
I
what
should
Scoot
remake my
Swarm can
mutate.
do.
I can bring that up.
I do lose 1 life off to playing the Scoot Swarm.
You don't though, because it was already on the field.
Oh yeah, you're so smart. All right, Shea, go ahead and kill me.
We'll see.
Tick up the clock.
Might as well just get it out of the way. 3 for veto.
Veto.
I will Crows and Grip your Exquisite Blood in response.
Oh. Nice.
Ooh, but do you pay the 1 though?
Hey, why am my lands all tapped?
Now he's not gonna do it.
Can I take it back?
No.
No, draw your card, you nerd.
And you have to lose a life,
Yeah.
which I believe triggers her Exquisite Blood.
Yeah, we lose. Oh yeah, I didn't think.
Oh, because if, yeah.
Is this on the stack though?
Yeah, oh yeah, it is in the stack. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
That scared the crap out of me. Whew.
I mean, she can't respond. That is split second.
She can't respond to this.
Right.
But there's a trigger.
Yes.
So he created a trigger by
She
losing...
can't cast spells or activate abilities.
Oh, okay,
She
gotcha.
can still trigger stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay,
this
gotcha.
trigger occurred, which is you lose a life.
Yes.
That triggers the
Yes.
blood, so you gain 1 life.
Yes.
So you now, with this on the stack, have gain a life, which triggers Heliod. So you get to place your counter. But you still don't get to cast anything before this hits this.
Right.
So you get to move a +1/+1 counter here.
Okay.
Shea trying to infinite us. Not in my house.
Yeah, that's why I was like, well, I have it. We'll get it out of the way.
Yeah, sometimes
Get
you
rid
gotta
of it.
go for it.
Yep. No response from me.
Well, the veto is still
Oh,
on the stack
yeah,
and going
right.
to resolve.
Just
It's the
grab them.
blood that's down.
Yes. Yes. Exquisite blood is down. Okay, Ben. This doesn't feel good.
No.
Swinging at you for 10. Death touch lifelink.
What is it, Ben?
What'd you got?
It's like, save me.
Do you want to use that maze of it?
I mean,
I
do you
want to
have-
attack you for, well, with what, really?
Yeah, what,
What a compelling deal.
I mean, is your next turn going to be a good one? Like,
No.
it's
Well,
not.
depending on what I draw.
All right, I will proceed then, I suppose.
Okay, I'll take 10.
I'll gain 10 life from the lifelink. Trigger for veto. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. I will target Blake.
Okay. All right, I go to 10. What else you got?
And then when I go to my end step, I'm gonna choose feed. Target opponent loses life equal to the amount of life they lost
See you,
this
Ben.
turn.
See you, dude. You're dead.
Blake,
Oh!
I hate to break it to you.
You hate to blake it to me?
Oh, you have to blink it, do you?
I mean, it's easier to feed on him. He's on that side of the table. Just get
Got that juicy neck right there.
right in.
Convenient. Yeah, you're gonna be the target
Sure,
for
that's
the
fine.
trigger.
Can we get a little hiss?
Vamp, gotcha.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Woo!
All right,
Okay,
GG,
is
Shea.
it my
Woo!
turn?
With the little finagling.
Any end step?
I have Heliod triggers
Oh, yeah.
actually, so I gain life twice.
Once.
Oh no, no,
Just
no,
once.
no.
Just once.
Just once. Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Sticking with the. Thank you. Oh yeah, thank you.
Don't worry, I do it too.
I usually use a
Been
d20,
there.
so it's just like
Yeah, no,
easier.
I've been there. That's funny.
Yep. Passing the turn.
Okay, I will untap,
Oh, midnight clock on the upkeep. Up to 10.
and I'll draw a card. I'll play a mountain.
Oh!
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Untap 7. Play my commander. I'm gonna deal 3 damage to Vito when he enters the battlefield. Oh, and I'll scry 1 from my Path of Ancestry as well.
Yep. Goodbye, Vito.
I will bottom that card,
Bye, Vito.
and I'll pass.
Okay.
That's it. That's
I've got some end step stuff.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Deliberate. This is going to be scry 2, then draw. I'm going to put both of those on the bottom. This is going to reduce, because I scried 2, it's going to reduce the next card I cast by 2. I'm going to cast a Path to Exile on Shea's commander.
You know you could have done that to save me, right?
Oh, darn, I forgot.
Oh, I should have reminded you.
Darn,
That's
I
my bad.
forgot.
Honestly, I messed up.
Oh, I'm at 16 commander damage from Shea.
Oh my gosh. All right, my money's on Ben now. Come on, Ben.
Yep.
Okay,
No
thank you.
response.
Okay.
We'll go to the command zone.
Still on end step. I'm going to cast Rapid Hybridization on my own Fairy Dragon.
Upgrade to a 3/3.
Nice. Never seen
Upgrading
that
to a
done
3/3
before.
frog.
That's funny.
That is very funny.
Oh, if you think that's funny,
I do.
Oh,
do
boy.
you?
I do.
Are you sure?
Oh boy.
Hold on. Yes.
Hold on.
But what else?
I've got another one.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to also Pongify another Fairy Dragon. Destroy this Fairy Dragon to make it 3/3 ape.
Oh my gosh.
Hilarious.
Thank you. I really try hard to make people amused in the game of Magic the Gathering. All right, still my turn. Clock goes to 11. It's getting late.
It's getting late.
That's my bedtime, damn.
Sun's
It's
getting
bedtime.
real low, gamers.
Come on.
Puzzle word roll. 2. Scry 2. Move to my draw step. Clock and Temple will cast Oath of Jace. This is a legendary enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, I draw 3, then discard 2. At the beginning of your upkeep, scry X, where X is the number of planeswalkers you control.
Dude, that's sick. All right, all right.
You know, there's a time and place for every card, but I'm going to discard Tenuous Truce and Wrath of God. Because I don't think either of those are what I'm in for right now. I'm going to play for land for turn Castle Vantress. Scry synergy just
Yeah, dude,
just
this is
all
sick.
over the place. I'm going to, I get a 2-cost reduction on this, and this is probably one of the coolest cards in the deck that really just works in this deck. I'm going to cast Mystic Speculation, and this has buyback 2, and so I'm buying it back, and it scries 3. Yeah. So this is going to go back to my hand because of the buyback, and I'm going to scry 3, and then I get 3 mana discount the next thing I cast.
I am tickled. I am tickled by this.
And I'll put this on top and 2 on the bottom. I'm going to exile into the story and make 7 more fairy dragons. Now I'm going to cast the Mystic Speculation with the cost reduction from the earlier Mystic Speculation with buyback to scry 3 again. Put 1 on the bottom, these on top. All right, I'm going to play a Everflowing Chalice with multi-kicker for 4, so it has 2 counters, so it taps for 2 mana. I'm going to tap it for 2 mana. I'm going to cast Mind Stone. Got to empty out my hand before the 12th hour.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to move to combat, and I am going to attack Ben. I'm going to release you from your from this game that you're stuck in. I know.
Can you wait till your next turn?
Nope.
Okay.
And I don't make that. I'm not making that mistake. Okay, so I have to attack you with these 2 creatures because you can block one of them.
Right.
So then you're taking 3 from the other, and then I'm going to attack you with 4 of the fairy dragons. So you're taking an even 7, which means Shea, I'm attacking you with 2 fairy dragons and Esper Sentinel for 3. Ben.
I have no response. I'll
You can-
block 1. Whatever.
You sail into the west. All right. Would you like to kill the ape or the lizard?
Leave my
King
brother.
Kong,
Leave
the
my
ape.
brother.
The ape.
King Kong
No,
or
you
Godzilla?
killed
No,
me.
Godzilla can stay.
Good choice. Good choice.
Dang.
Okay then. I've got a board state. I'm kind of bummed about losing this hand because I have pretty much everything covered.
I'm curious what's in there.
Well, you know the Mystic Speculation, but I also have 2 counter spells, but they're all going to go away.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we'll see what the 7-card hand is. Shea, you and me, like old times.
Here we are.
Your turn.
Like they predicted.
Yeah,
What happened,
truly,
Blake?
yeah, that's funny. I don't know, I got murdered.
Maybe they conspired before the game. I
They
don't
did,
know.
yeah. I'll pass my turn.
Thanks, Blake.
Yeah.
All right, upkeep. So before you draw, I'm going for counter number 12. Any response?
Clock
Nope.
strikes midnight.
Strikes
Ding
midnight.
dong.
That's where you
Here we
draw
go.
like a sick
Okay.
scam.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's a good hand. All right, we did it.
Seems like
I mean, I'm not supposed to tell you this to keep up appearances, but there are no instants in this hand.
Oh, there you go.
So proceed.
There is hope. Okay. We're gonna drop. Urborg.
Urborg.
Cool, that puts me at 8. Tapping 8.
For Astarion.
For Astarion.
Resolves.
Resolves.
Homeboy
Okay,
is decadent.
that's all I got.
Let's go.
I'm scared.
I'm gonna untap.
I'm so scared.
I think it's time to crack this flooded strand. I'm gonna thin the deck here because I need some draws. So we're doing that with the upkeep triggers on the
Yeah.
stack. I've got a trigger from the puzzle ward and a trigger from the Oath of Jace. I'm gonna scry with the Oath of Jace. I have 1 planeswalker. Put that on the bottom. Going to roll for the puzzle ward. 3. 1, 2, 3. Bottom, bottom, bottom.
Oh my
Gee.
gosh.
It's pretty surreal. So I've already scryed 4 times. So I get a 4-point cost reduction on the next instant or sorcery I play. I mean, the amount of mileage I've had out of this card on this show is kind of insane.
Which
and
one?
usually it leads straight to victory. So let's hope it does it again. I'm going to cast Seagate Restoration.
Nice. That's what I thought it would be. Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Guys, if you don't own your Seagate
I'm about to
Restoration,
buy 5.
No, it's such a good card.
promo
I love
code
it.
CGB5 at coolstuffing.com. I don't know how many cards I've drawn with this on the show, but it's
Oh my
like
God.
it's like a whole deck.
You
Oh,
drew
yeah,
it for
for
like
sure.
20 one time.
Yeah, it's got to
Yeah,
be.
yeah.
It's got to be
24
over.
is his max that I've seen in the show.
So this one's going to be for 8. For land for turns of Fear and Void, a land I don't think
To
I've put in a
scry
single
one.
commander deck ever to scry 1,
That's hilarious.
because I want the cost reduction on this little heartbreaker of a play I'm gonna do. I'm sorry, Shea, I finally found a removal spell. It was pretty deep, but we got there. I'm gonna reality shift, and I'm gonna exile your commander, and you get to manifest the top card of your library. Unless you have some 0 mana way to stop it.
I do not.
Goodbye.
Back to the command zone.
Cost 10. But you get to manifest the top card. So you get to look at that. If it's a creature, you can pay its mana cost. Otherwise, it is a 2/2. That sounds like a creature if she read it. Hopefully.
All right. I'm gonna play my Soul Ring. Better late than never.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
All right. And pay a blue and cast Serum Visions. I'm gonna draw a card and scry 2. Bottom, bottom.
Wow.
I need to get time off this clock, so I'm trying to find a very large card. Gonna cast Mystical Tutor. Search for instant or sorcery.
Shay, it really has been nice knowing you, though.
I know.
Yeah.
The pleasure's mine.
You're getting CGB'd.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, there it is.
Approach of the Second Sun.
And he's still got a
This is
Mazel
why I was
Earth,
nervous
too.
about the deal.
Yeah, I know. He's a bad, bad person.
You could have killed him. He was at 20, too.
He was at 21.
Dang.
Yeah, you won't.
Yeah.
I thought about it.
it.
Have you ever been out first?
Yeah.
Maybe I should
Yes.
keep track of
Yes.
that.
I think at least once.
Yes, I have.
Oh,
Definitely.
Look at that mitt.
I like that you use the right word. That's
Yeah.
awesome. That makes me really happy. This,
Is on top of the library. But yeah, well, let's draw that and scry 2.
bottom, bottom.
Bottom,
Oh
bottom.
my gosh.
Why wouldn't it be? Somebody keep track of the amount of bottoming I've done in this episode. So it's quiet. don't. All right, so this is a 2 cost reduction. 3, 4, 5, 6, and a white is 7. So cast Approach of the Second Sun. I gain 7 life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Goes in 7 from the top. If I cast again, I win the game. Put out the Ghostly Prison.
He's so dead, isn't he? You got him. You got him right here.
You just
I'm
wait.
gonna strip mine your planes. Try to
Ouch.
keep you, in case you're like 1 mana away. I'm gonna strip mine your planes.
Ouch.
Gotta do it. And I will attack Shea in the air for 13.
13.
Yep.
I'm taking 13.
Oh, that's so good when you can scry it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually
this
pretty
deck is so
jealous
cool.
of it too.
Your turn.
That's the fart of defeat right there.
That's the God, it's CGP, I hate you sound.
Okay.
Hey, you got 1 plane still.
Feels weird to do this on my turn, but we're going for it. I'm gonna tap 3 for Mortify. Targeting, probably the eye, right? Or, because that only lets you scry 1.
The puzzle ward? Yeah, Oath of Jace only lets me scry 1 and only for my commander.
Okay.
As long as I have a planeswalker. So the puzzle ward can do a lot more, yeah.
Yep, okay.
All right, would you like to pay for Esper Sentinel, yo?
Yes, I can pay for Esper Sentinel, yo.
Okay. Puzzle ward destroyed. Card's
Okay.
been out there since like turn 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Put in some work. And then I'm gonna tap this for a white, so it'll deal damage to me. Tap in 3 for a ghostly prison.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
All right, that slows down the fairy dragons. So I do have to get to approach them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then otherwise, I got a 2/2.
And I have a prison, so it can't attack me.
Oh, right.
You
Also.
both have a prison.
Ghostly prison gamers.
Reverse Uno Carter, like.
It's like the Spider-Man meme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, then I'm just gonna pass the turn.
I'll sack the Mind Stone on your end step to draw a card. So 5 to go. So upkeep, Scry, Oath of Jace, weird, bottom. Roar.
Huh. Wonder why he bombed him then.
All right, draw. 3 plus Elminster, which is draw a card, then scry
Yeah.
2.
Jeez.
All right, draw a card, then scry 2. Bottom. Hold on, I better look. Suck. It would really suck if I bottomed.
Oh, that'd be a
So
hard
funny.
break.
That would be classic me. All right. This one's going to be reduced by all the scries. I'm going to cast Contact Other Plane. This is a reprint from the D&D set, I believe. Roll a d20. 1 through 9 is draw 2 cards. 10 through 19 is scry 2, then draw 2 cards. And then 20 is scry 3, draw 3.
Oh boy.
Get the 20.
I just hit the 20, just because.
Nice.
Sometimes, what is it they've said before? Sometimes 1 is all you need.
True.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Approach of the Second Sun for game.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
What's that? It's the second sun. It's so blinding.
Our arrows will block us.
Oh my gosh.
All right, everybody, that was an insane game, very back and forth. One thing we like to do at the end of the game is to talk about our card of the game. Just a card that we thought particularly did really well or was a lot of fun. So I will start. My card of the game was God's Eye, Gate to the Raikai. What? And this is why this was my card of the game. That reaction right there. It just did so much work for me. It tapped for mana. It made a 1/1. It was so
That
good.
you forgot about.
It made a 1/1. Shay, what was your card of the game?
It's basically an ancestral recall that drains everyone for 3.
Yeah, and makes a 1/1. So sick. Shay, what
So
what
sick.
was your card of the game?
Yeah, so I actually picked 2, and I went for a classic combo. Yeah, even though they weren't on the field at the same time, right, or the trigger didn't resolve, that would have led to the infinite combo in their own ways, right, as they passed by each other, they said hello, hello. They each put in a lot of work for me during the game and were part of a cool kill. So yeah, Veto and Exquisite Blood are my cards of the game.
Did you enjoy
right.
dying to Veto again without even being attacked?
Nope. Ben, on a different subject, what was your card of the game?
The only other creature I played besides my
That's
commander.
so heartbreaking.
If it had stayed on the board, I would have just kept drawing cards, which would have helped a lot, but it just didn't happen.
Guys, give your love to Ben in the comments. He basically won emotionally by not getting up and walking out of the store.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, considering how scary you were on what was it, like turn 5, hitting
Yeah,
for
probably.
16, drawing a card, like it
Yeah.
was actually terrifying.
Yeah.
And it
He was getting
certainly fell
attacked for
apart quick.
16. That was crazy.
Yeah.
CGB, after that insane victory with this awesome deck, what would you say your card of the game is?
You know, I say it on the channel all the time. Blue mages have more fun. I
Sure do.
had a significant amount of fun in this game by just the pure amount of different things I got to do with all of the cards. So I actually have a number of cards that I want to nominate. And first of all, the commander. I was worried that a Planeswalker commander, I would just cast this and it would die. And that
Oh,
would
yeah.
be the experience as it's been at many other tables. But loyalty is so high
Yeah.
on this. And there's also the fact that it doesn't ruin anybody else's board.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have an ultimate like Teferi.
It's actually good design in that way.
Yeah, it also doesn't remove anything on its own. It can either make 1/1s or draw cards. So it is the kind of commander, especially when you look over there and see all that loyalty, or a card like Ghostly Prison, where you're like, I'm just not going to bother attacking that right now. And so it stayed on the battlefield. I only had to cast it once, which is kind of insane for a game of Commander. So first, I think it deserves mentioning that this really did better than I thought it would do. All right, first nominee. Seagate Restoration.
Yep, okay.
I swear on this show I've drawn over 100 cards with this card. So in a land spot, out of the land spot, everybody should have this if they play blue, I think.
No.
All right, number 2. The Puzzle Ward, Netherisi Puzzle Ward. Kind of a silly card, and definitely something that took a while for, I think, everybody to gauge what it was doing. But the amount of reduction it gave and the amount of land it put on the bottom of the deck. Scrying's good, guys. If I had to actually draw the cards as they were on top of my deck, I would have lost. All right, next nominee. Mystic Speculation. I didn't play much with this card, but I mean, Blake recognized immediately, okay, this is busted. I was just reducing the cost of all my stuff and scrying through my deck by buying it back. I could have done this so many times, like as much as I had blue mana every turn, just dug through the whole deck for whatever I wanted. So, very sweet card. The only reason it kind of slowed down was because of my own midnight clock going off. But I'm giving card of the game 2. In its first time here on the show, this new card from the new set, Archivist of Ogama, because I flashed in this little baby on turn 2. I believe I drew 5 cards, gained 5 life, and attacked a Domri. And I think this card might be in every white deck. No, I don't know if I can build a deck without it.
The fact that his flash is so good.
So
I did want to say, Bob Lasaga, for those of you who are interested in stuff like this was really fun. Like, I was having a blast. I was playing tons of terrible cards in my deck, and they were doing some stuff. Like, I was spinning the wheels, so super fun. That was a blast.
Absolutely, really good time. So.
All right. Well, thanks so much for watching. If you made it to the end, we appreciate you so much. Make sure to leave a comment that really just compliments the crap out of this handsome man right here. You know what? I'm complimenting him right now. Maybe I'm going to win the $50 gift card.
You're not.
That's probably fair. All right. Well, thanks so much for watching.
You're cool.